Yo, what is up, PMC? It's your boy. That's literally all I've got for an intro. It's your boy. Yeah, anyway, so we are here for week 7 of the PMC. We are up against Jacob. Jacob's in a position where he needs to win out in order to make playoffs, and I'm in a position where if I win this game, there is no way anyone from the lower bracket can catch up to me. I can rest easy that I will be in playoffs. So this is a pretty big game. Well, any game out to the end, like, I need to win at least one of them. So yeah. Anyway, so we're trying to breeze through this as quickly as possible because last time it was 10 minutes of preamble. And yeah. So first up, I guess we should go over his team. He's got Infernape, Alolan Muck, Celebi, Crocodile, Klefki, Zygarde 10%, Palossand, Komala, Mega Manectric, Venomoth, and Gyarados. So the team that we've brought Scarf, Rotom Wash. We have brought Dragon Dance, Tyranitar, Silk Scarf, Stoutland, Choice Band, Sandforce, Hippowdon, which I think is pretty fucking sweet. We'll get to see if that thing puts in work. SD, Virizion, and just Mega Aggron, the champion that he always is. And yeah, so the general idea with him is that I want to lead off with Rotom Wash if he leads anything that isn't Mega Manectric or Crocodile. I am going for the world's fattest Hydro Pump. If he leads with the Crocodile, I'm still going for the world's fattest Hydro Pump. If he leads with the Manectric, I am going out into Hippowdon. So yeah, that is the idea, and let's get right into it. We accidentally exited out. That was silly. So he ends up leading his Gyarados, and I lead my Rotom Wash. Which is super fun. I threaten him with a Volt Switch. He really doesn't want to deal with that because Rotom naturally outspeeds Gyarados, so I'm guessing they want to go out into Manectric just to take the Volt Switch instead of getting defensive for the turn. So I just fire off a Hydro Pump, and that does like 75%. And he goes for the Mega Evolution. Very good boy. He goes for the Mega Evolution. He intimidates me. I really wanted to chuck an Adrenaline Orb in this team somewhere. Got 3 Intimidators, but he intimidates me, and Rotom just outspeeds and fires off another Hydro Pump, and we take out Mega Manectric turn 2, so that's fabulous for us. That's twice now that a Scarf Water type has gotten rid of the very strong Pokemon on the opponent's team. First 2 turns. He pursues us there. I figured there was nothing else that he could have done. If you wanted to go for a Brick Break, that was just good play, because Brick Break is very good against the team that I brought. He brings in Krook, and he intimidates me, so all 3 of his Intimidators do, in fact, pack the Intimidate. Yeah, we just wanted to throw off rocks here, just because, like, rocks are really nice. Means that we can get Chip on Gyarados. It means that we can break Sashes. It means that I can put Infernape within range of Stoutland's turn. And that EQ does, like, 51 damage. And, like, we took a look at that calc, and, like, that's not even, like, on the Jolly max rolls. Like, he's got basically no investment. That's a mid-roll from Zero Attack Krook. But anyway, we Dragon Tail him out, and he goes out into the Gyarados, and that's pretty cool for him. I figured that he might just want to go for a Waterfall, just because, like, doesn't want to deal with anything. He doesn't want to deal with just getting faced around without getting anything off, so, like, I just Thunder Punch. That didn't work out too well. Neg 2 Thunder Punch to Infernape did fuck all. He gets up his rocks, and we detailing him out into his rapid spinner. I figured that he would want to spin here, like that's pretty much the best play that he's got, so I just fire off an EQ so that way I can get my rocks up next turn. That rapid spin did 3 damage, which I think is a bit too much damage. Yeah, EQ at -2 does fuck all to this koala. And yeah, so we go for rocks this turn, as he throws up a wish, and it's like, well, there are 2 things I can do here. 1, I can call the rapid spin, or 2, I can call the Gyarados, switch in and Thunder Punch, and nearly take it out, because -3 plus Stealth Rocks, 2 rounds of Stealth Rocks. We figure that he's probably going to rapid spin here, because he'd want to get the rocks off the field, and we go out into good old Captain Quark here. Can throw off Dragon Dance. 5 off a rapid spin, and that does 7. Rocks are gone, which is a little annoying, but yeah, we're just gonna go for a Dragon Dance. I figure he's gonna switch in one of his Intimidators, so we get to be at neutral and we hit both for super effective damage. And yeah, so back at neutral with Tyranitar plus 1 speed. And yeah, we just smack him with an Ice Punch, and that does... It does a sizable chunk, but like... Damn it if Crocodile didn't take that well. He EQs me here, that does a... pretty hefty amount, but like, we expected that amount. Throw off another Ice Punch, and Creep goes bye-bye. We're not speed invested to outspeed Infinite. That's because Infinite carries Mach Punch, and like we're never going to be outpacing that, so I never bothered hitting that speed tier. But we go into Rotom. Rotom pops his Mach Punch. That does a sizable chunk. Sand chips us, and we're within range of the next Mach Punch. So down goes Rotom. That's would have been cool to keep around, but it means that we can get in our boy, the Banana Guarded Autonomous Monkey Device, aka Begammed, and Sandrush sweep through his ass, and we're fucking Intimidate because we fucked that up. Like, thankfully all his threats left are physical. Like, the Sandrush would have been so good. Like, if he brought like Venomoth, we couldn't check it with Stoutland. If he brought like Zygarde for whatever reason, like we couldn't check it with Stoutland. But yeah, like it works out well for us because we're the luckiest cunts in the PMC. Yeah, he fires off a recycle as we just return him, and it's like, well, this is going nowhere very slowly. I'm just gonna go out into Mega Aggron and get my rocks back up. Like, just chip down the rest of his team as it wants to come in. He fires off a Memento, which is like, that's a decent play. Yeah. It's a good play for him. So, yeah, now he goes out into Infernape, and rather than EQ him, because I am at -2, I just choose instead to get my rocks up. I don't want to end up giving him a free switch into Gyarados. So, like, I'd rather just let Mega Aggron go down here, as he just Flare Blitzes me again. And takes out Mega Aggron, but Mega Aggron, you did your duties. As always, I'm very happy with Mega Aggron. And yeah, so now he can't KO the Begammed with Flare Blitz because we intimidate him. So that's at least nice. If we were Sandrush, we would have sacked T-Tar instead of sacking Mega Aggron. then we would have just like hit 3 returns and a wild charge and be done. But it doesn't work out that way. That's fine. We return, we take out the Inferno. That's great. Goes on to Kamala, and I don't want him wishing up his Gyarados, so I'm just going to throw off a Toxic onto this thing. But he instead opts for a Protect, and it's like, oh, cool. Alright. So, because he didn't wish here, I am going to guess that all he wants to do is get rid of rocks for Gyarados to hopefully get a Dragon Dance up and win, because he doesn't know. Like, it's a pretty good assumption, but he doesn't know that we have Wild Charge. Yeah, so he gets rid of his rocks, and then we go for yet another return, and we take this boy out. So down goes the Koala. And now, like, he has 2 plays. Either he Dragon Dances up and loses, or he Waterfalls us, and then we bring in Virizion, and then we... no, then we bring in Tyranitar and Thunder Punch him. Let him Waterfall, and then we bring in Virizion and Levitate him. That's all that he can do with that. Anyway, so we win that game. So that means we are in playoffs, baby. So that means that these next 3 weeks, they affect our standings in the playoffs, but they can't knock us out of the playoffs no matter how hard that we try. So we made it, boys, on a team that we didn't draft half of. We didn't draft half of. There we go. Word. Yeah, so that's fabulous. Unfortunately, it's like really put Jacob on the rocks, so like he's probably out, but there's still like the chance of him making playoffs, but it's just gotten a hell of a lot harder for him, so that kind of sucks for him. But we're not in a competitive league to look out for the competition, like I guess that's the best way to put it. So yeah, GG to Jacob. Next week, we were supposed to be playing Fandom Base, but he dropped out, so we are playing Heavy Metal Pokemon, so that's pretty neat. Fellow GBA analyst, so that's pretty cool. So it's like Heavy Metal, it's then Bird, and then it's Austin, or Garchomp the God, as his screen name is. Yeah. So, yeah, super happy. We're in the playoffs, boys. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Probably have something cool. Alright, bye. Oh yeah, before I go, actually, yes. I am very upset with this match, actually, because Choice banned Sandforce Hippowdon, which put in work against his team, which put in work against the team that he brought. Choice banned Sandforce Hippowdon, didn't even hit the field, and I am so upset. I just wanted him to see that damage and just be like, oh, okay. That's not how it went, so, yeah. Alright, bye.